Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is on what's behind me right here. No, not Silva backed by the Jeep, and not U-Haul Civic. Not the Prelude. I guess I'm talking to about the Prelude, but that's coming in a future video. But this 2006 Dodge Magnum RT 5.7 liter Hemi, rear wheel drive, leather interior. It's got loads of options. It's a hell of a car, especially for the price I paid. I paid $3,500 for this vehicle, and it runs and drives. I've been driving it around. I gotta get it inspected, but I've been driving it around. Possibly one of the cheapest ones, I don't know, on YouTube. I don't know, there's not much about these things on YouTube, because these things were rarely really done. Like, nobody really did much with these cars. But they're essentially Chargers as a wagon, with a lot of Mercedes-Benz components, well, some Mercedes-Benz components, because this is that weird era of Mopar with Benz, all wrapped together in one amazing car. So yeah, I picked mine up. It was very just spur of the moment. I saw the Facebook ad. It was a great price. I went to go get it. I didn't really record anything getting it, obviously. It was Silva and I last weekend. We just ran. And I drove it, made sure it shifted. It shifts beautifully. Engine doesn't even tap. It's a Hemi and it doesn't even tick. So I paid the money, full asking price that she was asking, the $3,500. It was her. She loved the car. The owner who I bought it from, she needed something bigger. She has 2 kids and she wanted something with all-wheel drive because we get winter and snow here. It's great. So we'll start on the outside here. We're going to do a little bit of work on it today, actually, before the sun goes down here tonight. And then tomorrow I might get some driving clips with it. And we'll see. Maybe today, too, some driving clips. We'll see what happens. It's overall in really great shape. It has 155,000 miles. A couple of dings on the hood here, but really nothing much. It looks like it might have been hailed on at one point. At least the hood caught a little bit of hail. Which is a little uncommon for PA, but it's really hard to tell with the silver. These wheels are going to need a heck of a cleaning. That's something I plan to do today. These headlights obviously are really foggy. I plan to wet sand and buff them today. Down here on the bumper, it's gone up over some curbs a couple of times in its life. So I'll plan to sand the bottom of the bumper down and respray it with the silver. But other than that, it's got 3 major dings that I plan to get removed. That there. And then over here, also, it's got an amazing window tint. The tint's great. I got this on the sail panel, and on that same door I got another one. So $225 is what I got quoted to get them removed, which is a pretty good quote considering the sail panel one's going to be really tough to get out. I gotta give it a good wash. It's been sitting for years, you can tell. Well, there's a couple things wrong with it. It needs tires. There's a bit of a clunk in the front, like a ball joint clunk. So I gotta diagnose that, figure out what's up with that. And it throws, I fixed one of the check engine codes recently the other day. I need to put a crankshaft position sensor in it. It wasn't driving the best, but now it drives great. But there's still a chewed wire or something for the EGR. So it's throwing an EGR code, but it drives fine. I'm not worried about it. There's no damage happening to the engine. Rear windshield wiper still works. Like, everything mechanically is great. Electronically is great. You can see some of the sap that's on it. Has a little bit of rust. Not really common for this area, but I've seen worse. It's not bad. It's not rotted through. I'll easily be able to sand this down. And it's a silver, Mopar silver, easy color to respray, in my opinion. You tell me whatever you think about that. But other than that, the body is really straight and it's in really good condition considering the price I paid. I'll give it a really good detail at some point, not today, but at some point. Interior, same thing. Like, no rips in the carpet. The seat, which has a little bit of cracking right there. And these seats will really clean up with some leather cleaner and conditioner. Leather wrapped steering wheel. I wish it had the buttons on the steering wheel, but it doesn't. It also doesn't have the information center here. But you can see 155,000 miles. Really clean car though. I'll need to get, if I can find that, I'll get it. And same thing follows through in the back. It's got the sunroof too, automatic sunroof, automatic windows. And this thing's just, it's quick, and it's quick and comfortable. The suspension is so smooth. And then we can look back here. It's got the hatch, you see the RT badges. There's one of the tires. She was nice enough to throw in a tire. That's a brand new tire, as you can see. It sat for a bit, but it's brand new and no dry rot and all that. So I'm going to complete that set when I put new tires on it. I don't know how soon I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to take this up to Williams for a couple weeks. I don't think I'm going to put new tires on it before that, because I'll just be loading miles onto new tires. And these tires, like, they have tread, they're just worn. They don't make road noise though, which is the best thing about them. Bumper's got a little crack in it back here. If I can happen to find a new bumper at a U-Pull yard, yeah, I'll put it on, but it's really good. The gaps all line up. But yeah, lots of space back here. Anyway, I spent about 70 bucks today on just miscellaneous parts and stuff. It needs windshield wipers all the way around, oil for an oil change, it needs a headlight in the front. And then I wanted to clean it up a little bit today before the sun went down. It's a little cold today, so I don't know if I'm going to wash it or not, but I'm going to at least clean the wheels and the headlights. Let's fire it up before we do anything, just so you guys can hear it. Alright, here we go. A little bit of a cold start. I drove it earlier today, but we got the radio over there. Yeah, buddy. And another thing I'll need to do, it needs this headlight switch. The lights kind of freak out. The actual headlights don't freak out, but the interior lights, the dimmer switch is broken. You can see check engine light for that code I was talking about. The tire pressure sensors are a little wacky. They throw lights every now and then. They'll go on and off. It's not, the tires are fine. But yeah, it's just really nice and it idles really good. And as I said, no ticking. No ticking, and it's a Hemi, which is beautiful. Dual exhaust, I'm probably going to be modifying it at some point, putting some new exhaust on it. I might put wheels on it, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm keeping this thing, you know. Me with cars, they're buy to sell and make a profit on. But if I want to, I might put some money into this. And I'm really in on it cheap right now, and I can make some good money on this anyway. So yeah, here she is. We're going to do a couple of quick things to it today, and then take it for a good drive later. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing the headlight yet, because that's a 9006. This is a 9007. Yeah, we'll at least take it out and make sure so we can't lose.
Because the dang machine there was broken, the computer tells you what to do.
Doesn't tell me which one I need to get. I guess that's good to just dangle there. Yeah, we won't lose that.
You need to return that.
Yeah, you can obviously see that the filament's broken. Well, you can't see because it's not focused in, but it is, believe me. Alright, windshield wipers are next then. And Sam's here now, so we might actually take it for a drive. Yeah, we'll probably take it for a drive. I might do an oil change tomorrow to it.
Do you want to put it back in?
Yeah.
So,
no, we'll take it. We'll take it to Walmart to make sure we're getting the right one this time. Not making that the next time. Well, we'll still have brights. It's not going to have a headlight no matter what, because the headlight's out.
Isn't the brights?
Brights are here. Headlights there. Turn signal.
Okay.
Turn signal and brights are still in. So no matter what, I'm not going to have that bulb. So. All right, we put the windshield wipers in. Let's see. Oh yeah, much better. Actually cleans the windshield now. Let's see the rear. What the fuck's going on? There you go.
Do it again.
I think it just went all the way down. Okay, forget about that. No, it went the wiper went all the way down. The wiper's turned on. I gotta go fix that. Let's see where it went. Yep, it went all the way down. I don't think it understands. It worked the other day. So the issue here is the wiper is getting to the top and it's scraping that, so it freaks out. Yeah, so it'll work. I just need to needs a different wiper blade. That wiper blade does not work. Spin. U-Haul unfortunately cannot fit. Oh, U-Haul. Got a good shot of that. She gets up and goes. My dad's there with Mike. Yeah, it's not the best for cornering and all that necessarily. I mean, it's not a tight cornering car. It's not built to be like that. It's built for straight line speed and for comfy. Like, it's a grocery getter, for hell's sake. I mean, it's a grocery getter that puts out about 400 horsepower. I think it's like 375, 390. that these are putting out. Might be more like 350. I don't know completely. I didn't know much about these cars until I bought one. I'm learning a bit more now, but these are starting to become a little bit rare. You really can't find them much anymore. It was unimpressive.
I was gonna say, do you want me to get out at some point in the road?
So, a bit of before and after. That's after. This is before. Look at that. Look at that difference. I mean, that it took me about 5 minutes to do that. And it makes it look new. Not brand new, but new. Steps I used, 1000 grit. I only do 1000 grit. I see people who do it in stages. I only do 1000 grit. That's all I've ever needed. And it doesn't leave any scratches. Comes out looking clear. Feels really nice and smooth. I start then with Ultimate Compound to get all the scratches out. And I finish with Mirror Glaze Finishing Final Cut Compound, which also leaves it glazy and shiny. So we're going to do this to the other side, and then she should be looking nice and refreshed in the front. So I can get to cleaning these wheels then. And hopefully she can be looking really nice for us to take her out to dinner tonight. Look at that. Whole new front end right there. Still gotta give her a bath. That might be a tomorrow problem. We'll see. I tried to polish up the fog lights too. They're still pretty pitted. I don't know. It's not too bad. I might put new ones in it if they're like 15 bucks a pop or something like that. But those headlights are nice. We'll see how long they last. I'll do a follow-up video, I'm sure, about how they're holding up. Next up, wheels. So for wheels, we have some Ardex Attack wheel, non-acid wheel cleaner in a Royal King bottle. We don't have the hose hooked up right now, so I'm going to try to do this quick with, you know, just a quick spray on, brush, and then wash off with a rag, and then dry so we don't get spots of dirt, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll probably try to clean them better tomorrow when I wash it. So there we go. From a quick little, just hand clean, no pressure wash or anything, that Arctic stuff is the shit. Because look at that. Nice and polished. I could polish them and get them looking shinier, I'm sure. The faces at least. But look at that. All the brake dust is gone. Same with over here. I haven't done the other side yet. I'm going to do that now. But it's getting dark here. So it's a new look. I mean, that right there makes it look a hell of a lot better. That in the front. Still gotta get the rust fixed and all that on the outside. Give it a bath tomorrow. And yeah, we'll take it out tonight for dinner. And I'll be back tomorrow for more. Man, one last thing. It's just amazing what headlights and wheels can do. And cleaning up some faded out black trim. Still was messing with the Jeep. We put a lot of work in on this Jeep in the past 2 weekends. Today and last weekend. It's got that exhaust on it. The blower fan? Yeah, oh, I gotta do a lot. I gotta do a lot of stuff to that.
Sounds like an air compressor.
Yeah, I gotta do a lot of stuff to the blower. But yeah, we got the Flowmaster. I haven't really shown this other than on my Instagram, which you should go follow, legitness.studios. Flowmaster, catback kit on it. It's loud. We took it mudding today, as you can see, quickly. A quick little mud adventure. She sounds good. She's running good. We just put a water pump and a alternator in it last weekend, and today we finished it up. Thermostat's brand new, brake booster's brand new. I put a lot of work in this Jeep. I haven't really shown any of it on video just because it's been my side project. ECU, wheels, tires, I got them for 50 bucks from my buddy. Brakes all around. I put a lot of work and time into this thing, and I think it's finally coming together. I just gotta get the death wobble fixed, and then she can get inspected, hopefully, pass, and we'll start driving her. I'll make a good video on this Jeep, because the last time I made a video was about the rotted out exhaust. So you guys might have seen her, but she's still around with the rest of all the cars. Alright, I'm out here next day. As you can see, I've cleaned some of the grime off of things. That the door card was pretty grimy at one point. Not completely clean, like I haven't given it a full detail yet. I just cleaned some grime off of stuff. The big thing was the steering wheel. There was so much, I guess it was makeup buildup or something like that on this wheel. I just got that all cleaned off. Turn signal stocks were a little dirty. I cleaned that. This seat, look how nice that came out. Of course there's some cracks in it and everything, but I'm very happy with that. And then the headliner had some marks I got. A little bit harder to see those. But yeah, inside's looking pretty good. I mean, it already was really clean, but I just did a couple of things. I think I'm going to finally give it that oil change now. Fairly simple oil change if you know anything about cars. Right under there, oil pan, got a little drain plug, drain it out. Put the plug back on, take the filter off, put a new filter in, fill it up with oil. It's good to go. So I'm going to probably do that today. Sun's going down. I don't know if I'll have time to wash it. I wanted to wash it today. I got a little lazy, didn't really get time. It's supposed to rain tomorrow morning anyway, so I don't know. Tomorrow, if it does rain, I'll probably wash it. I want to work on the Prelude a bit tomorrow. I think I'm going to end up putting an Egr valve in this. Everything I'm looking at, you know, I don't know. It looks like the Egr valve could be new. I tried flashing the system. It didn't clear the code, so most likely I'm going to have to do that Egr valve. It's 45 bucks, so not a crazy expensive part, and it's really easy to do. I mean, if you look, it's right there. It's 2 bolts on that hose right there, 2 bolts mounted to the engine, and she's good to go. I gotta clean this engine bay too. No leaks or anything, just really dusty. And that cover sat off in the garage where this place was, or where this car was for a while. So it's a lot more dirtier than the rest of the engine for that reason. But leave that pop like that because I'm going to be doing the oil change. So yeah, we'll see if I get a chance to wash it today or not. It's looking really good though. Wheels still polished up, headlights polished up. And now just like things I'm going to be touching. I only did the driver's seat. It's just things I'm going to be touching. The seats aren't too bad either. Like the passenger seat's not that much worse than this. And the rear seats, yeah, they're not too bad. So I just wanted things that I'm going to be touching, feeling better. Like the steering wheel, it was really grimy. And now I'll feel a lot better driving the car. I won't feel as dirty driving it. Alright, well, day 3 really working on the Magnum now. I ended up going and picking up a new Egr valve. You can see how clean and nice this brand new one is. The old one that I just took out, which you can see, goes down there. 2 bolts there, and then 2 bolts into that little pipe there. 10mm going to the block, 8mm going to the pipe. Really the only hard one to get is the one that's going to be right there. You got to use a 10mm wrench for that, not a ratchet. So it takes about 10 minutes to get that fully out. But other than that, it was a pretty easy job. And it should hopefully be worth it, because that should hopefully get rid of my codes then for good. And I should be check engine light free. And she's still looking pretty clean. Rained a bit today. I want to give her a bath still. I don't know when that's going to happen though. Maybe next weekend. I don't know if it's going to happen today or not. I need to get some work done on this Prelude. Alright, so I think I'm about ready to end the Magnum video right here. I never really got a chance to wash it in this video, but I did a lot of other little things like the headlights and the wheels to get looking good. Obviously, I've been driving around. It just recently snowed, so it's a little salty right now, but it's supposed to get warm this week. Snow's gonna melt, salt's gonna get off the roads, so I'll probably wash it this week. And next video, you might see it looking cleaner. Next video I'm probably gonna do with this thing, I'm gonna take it on a little road trip. Nothing too major, but because gas prices are so bad right now. But still gonna take it on a little road trip, just to see how she does, have a good time with it. I'm really loving this car. She's got no check engine lights now. Cosmetically is looking good. Just the tires and the ball joint that need to get fixed on it still, and the interior is clean now too. So got a bit accomplished. A lot of typical maintenance stuff for a car that sat for a couple of years. Got to run good again, and ready to be reliable to go on the road. So I think it was a pretty good video. If you guys agree and enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.